Good day, gents. Good day, gents. Good day, gents. Heading to the city of Aberth, are we?
Yes, we're making our way there. I'm like trying to like peek through the window.
Whose
like,
brassieres are those?
Oh, our fans. Every city we go, we try to catch at least one trophy. I mean, well, not a trophy, but a gift. Because they give it willingly. We always ask permission.
You can see this guy has a huge mustache that goes up and just curls and swirls. He has kind of a little bowler's hat on, but it's a little bit too small for his head. This guy would be a halfling, but he's wearing a bright blue colored vest, big gold buttons on it that are like covering a majority of his vest. No shirt on underneath, and you can just see him with his little accordion that he is playing there. Looks at it, but on your way to Aberth, are ya?
Ah, yes. Are you heading there as well?
Oh, we are for the grand event, the off-seeing of the adventurers.
The grand event. When is this taking place?
Oh, it's about in like 3 weeks' time.
Oh.
We just want to get there early and get our spots reserved and talk to everyone we need to, procure our taverns and whatnot.
So there's no naked ladies on your boat.
Wagon.
Not yet, but here, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we like the naked women and the naked men. You look like a handsome fellow. You should come in here as well.
Perfect for you, Kaine.
Go on, Kaine.
Yes, maybe when we get to Aberth. You know.
I see you have some naughty gentlemen with
Would you like to buy them?
Wait.
This moment, you hear, and Vincent like kind of trots like closer to where you guys are. He's like,
No, just Bebop. We don't care about Bebop. Vincent, could have made some coin on the side. Sorry.
No, we do not partake in the trading of men flesh. No.
We are on a very important mission.
Oh, important mission, you say?
From the quiver.
Please tell us your tales. We like to sing songs about grand adventurers. What is your name? What do you go by, my fellow people?
They call me Fizz.
Fizz, haha, let the drink, I love it.
Kaine.
Kaine, ha! Just a bunch of first names here.
I don't even look at him. I'm still watching the prisoners, and I just go, Graff.
Wait, is that his name, or is that the name of the guy he's looking at over there?
His name. I'm Rakell. Pleasure to meet you.
Rakell.
And your name?
You reach out and you reach up. Oh, my name is Swally.
Swally.
Not
name
the
of your
Swally,
group.
but named after one of the great Swallies.
Yeah.
How long you in Aberth for?
Well, hoping, as long as we don't get kicked out for having too much fun. But we will be there until the coin dries up and the drinks are no longer poured and our songs become annoying. We haven't been to Aberth in quite time, but we'll probably be playing at the Harness. I know that for sure. We like you adventuring types.
We must come see you. I would love to see your show.
Oh, we will put on a grand one for you. Rakal, was it?
Yes.
We will remember that. Rakal and the Dirties. Out on the road with the dirty prisoners.
I like look down at myself. I'm like, do I look dirty right now? Does Rakal look dirty? No, I'm just taking back that
I showered a couple months
I
ago.
beat
I
a
bathed
giant
couple
bear to
months
death
ago.
with my bare hands, but he got me.
You'd be legendary in the bear fights.
I killed it.
Oh, you did, and you
Yes.
did not keep its pelt or anything.
It was rotten.
Anyways,
I got some puss.
They are my dirty boys.
Oh, no, they are dirty. Yes, the dirty boy. I will spend the next 10 days creating a beautiful rendition of this meeting of the minds, I'd call it. Yes.
I'd love to be there for its opening performance.
Oh, we will. We have to go in and do the proper paperwork. You know, sometimes we are not trusted, but we are the trustworthy types. We are here to send off the adventurers.
Can we get some commission on if this really hits off this song? Is there a potential commission here?
Oh, sure, you like the naked ladies? We will send them your way.
Amazing!
Or the naked men, whatever you prefer. It's all right.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
You've never even seen
blonde
one. How do you
hair,
know which
blue
one you
eyes.
want?
I've seen gnomes before.
Oh. Well, yes, I know you've seen gnomes. I'm saying naked ladies.
can we go, Swally? You look over and you can see a half-orc's driving the wagon. He just has like bracers on, leather vest just tied with ropes. You can see a long black ponytail that goes up and tusks that one's broken, but he looks over. We will be late. We must keep going.
Like, yes, sorry, it's just, we got to establish a fan base before we get to Aberth. Tales will be told, gentlemen. Tales will be told. Rakell in the dirties are under 30s, and then the wagon starts going off, and you can just hear the bells chiming as it
Can't
rocks
wait to
back
see
and
you
forth.
again, Swally.
Ah, yes. They hit a bump, and he's like, oh, shit. Ah! And then he kind of goes back inside
Did
of
you
it.
pay him gold? Why does he love you so much?
All right, so the wagon jostles by. Vincent just kind of shakes his head a bit. Those ones are not the ones I worry about. Those ones I believe have been to Aberth before, and we have no bad tellings of them, and they apparently put on a good show. When you guys are getting closer and closer to the walls of Aberth, you can see that they're all put together with this red stone that goes over with a gray top, and you can see watchtowers every so 100 feet that look through. But there's these big double gates are open at this time. And coming on in this way, you can see that there is another road, just a distance travel over that it comes into this city. There is a river that you can see as you go get closer, that you can see that goes into the city on the walls, disappears in behind the walls that you can't see. There is a large fort that looks central in the city, and very close to that there is a large spire. That is the Castle of Aberth and the Arcane Tower. You guys travel in. The city of Aberth, since you guys have been there, mainly consists of humans. There's a small population of dwarfs and gnomes. Occasionally you've seen a dragonborn here and there. Coming in through the gates, you can see that there are the guardsmen who stand there. They have the iron helmets out that kind of shut out like this. The city does support army of professional soldiers, has some guards, and there is a town watch. Anybody who has some type of like noble blood to them, or that are somebody of importance, usually does travel with personal guards. Aberth is pretty awesome because not only does it have this small little army, but within this army that's there are generals who are adventurers who have been there. There is also like, I guess you'd call them not really mercenary groups, but just adventuring groups that are there. So the city is very well protected. Just coming through the gates has like a hint of like a vanilla scent into it. It is due to vanilla river that runs through this place. Even as the sun is kind of setting down, you can still see that there's cobblestone roadways going through this place. Now this isn't like a normal city that you guys would be used to, that is just cram-packed and built on top of each other. The cobblestone pathways seem to be the only influx into the nature of this place. Like, the buildings are still there. There's vast buildings you can see everywhere. Most of them vary from 1 story to 2 stories, usually with yellow sidings to the walls, as long as stone on the bottom with timbers kind of in the frames. There's windows above. Some places have decks on top, others don't. Some have porches and stoops. But even in between all the buildings, you can see that there is grass to it. There's pine trees sticking out in certain places. You can see that they have braziers that just kind of burn as the torches in certain intersections of this place as you guys go walking in. The sound of water can be heard closer to the western part of the city. You guys are coming in on the east section. But walking through this is more or less the lodging areas. If you go closer to the north of the city would be the Quivers compound, which is the training ground for adventurers. The Fortress of Aberth is on a middle island where the river comes through kind of parts, and then there's this island there where that has another section of walled-in city, which you can assume would be like the noble's place or the higher-ups. And just prior to this island that you go through, there's a large bridge that bridges the gaps of the river. There would be the tented area of the marketplace. Vincent will say we'll probably go to the compound first. Before Vincent jumps off his horse, you guys can hear a voice kind of come through the street. Oh, Vincent! Vincent! None of you know the invisibility spell by any chance, do you?
No.
Vincent, I see you! Do not take off! Do not take off! And you see this lady coming.
Get a little grin on my face.
Lady coming wearing this green flowing dress with an apron around her, around the neck. And, oh, don't you think I don't see you, Vincent? He's like, oh.
Is that your mother?
No, it's a friend of a friend. Ah, Vincent comes up, long black hair to it. She's got kind of a mole on her cheek. Has ears on it. I don't know what you find attractive, Kaine. She's an older lady, probably late 50s,
Not a
maybe
question.
60s.
Not a question.
But she seems to have a beautiful soul.
No.
Oh, so you decided to come back, have you? But
Look at the brazier on that one.
she's got a pretty big chest to her.
Zukk would get lost in those.
Your friend came by again and delivered some of his special little pets. I'm sure you're aware of this? Yes, I'm aware of this.
Vincent?
Vincent looks back, shakes his head for a second. My understanding you're going to offload your things and then come and get rid of these creatures. I can only keep them in my cellar for so long, and they keep destroying my little other pets. And I said that is a pet-friendly environment, but your friend keeps bringing exotic creatures here and causing quite concern and damages to my establishment.
What is your establishment?
It is the feeding place for familiars. The familiars feed. I am Beverly. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, when I can get around to it, I'll be there.
No. You're going to drop off your things and come to my establishment immediately.
Vincent, perhaps we can be an assistance.
Ah! Beverly! These are my new little pups. They have so generously offered to take care of this situation for me. Looks back, smiles. Yes, I will take care of the rest here and take our...
we're A+.
We will take your provisions and we'll get you all set up in the compound. I will give in my report and then hopefully meet us there just whenever you're done with this situation.
Oh, this is excellent. I thought I'd have to wait forever.
Perhaps I can get some food for little Tim. I'm gonna pull out my little mouse. He's in my little.
Goodness!
Jeez, you still have Tim?
Of course. He just kind of
That is just
stays in
adorable.
my pouch. He's about 6 or 7 now. He's getting up there.
Great.
Tim's a little black mouse with pink ears, and he has a little green ribbon on his tail.
No shit.
I turn to Vincent and say, we're only doing this for better report, right?
Oh yes, of course.
And little Tim.
Wait, what exactly are we dealing with here?
Shit. I have a friend who likes to bring in actually exotic creatures. I cannot tell you exactly what he brought in this time, but your friend here, Zukk, when he's done talking with Beverly, he would probably like my friend as well as Graff. You might like him too. He is also an Artificer.
What's his name?
Helmut Gold Rudder. So you guys will go with Bev through these city streets. You guys are all on foot, walking on, and just that constant theme of like you just see people like just going out of their way to help people. There's just this aura to this place. You can see kids running by, just smiles on their faces, laughing. Some of them with like little sticks, pretending to have swords. But as Beverly walks to you guys, or walks with you guys, she's leading you to the Familiar's Feed, which is kind of near where the market district is, where all the tents are all set up. Anyways, follow me. And she kind of walks with an attitude as people are saying hi to her as she walks through the streets. She says if you help her with this too, she will provide you guys with dinner. But she's concerned because she's been hearing a lot of ruckusing coming from the cellar where she keeps a lot of her goods. She's looked in, but then saw this crazy bird-like thing freak out at her and like try to claw her, and it looks like a featherless chicken. They are very, I'm not too sure what the name of them is. I only deal with familiars, and I've never seen anybody have this as a familiar. I'm not too sure, but they were in cages, and I did see the one cage, but it was somehow stoned.
Nat 20.
A nat 20.
Jeez.
Nice, Zukk. From what you gather,
Creature description.
look like that thing.
Okay. Oh, a cockatrice.
Is that what those foul things are called?
But in the basement, I also have a couple of my own familiars down there, just my helpers, and I'd very much like it if they would remain intact.
Would I know about like what these things don't like? Like what their weaknesses would be? I guess. Just throw like a towel over their head.
They're omnivores. They consist. The diet consists of like berries, nuts, flowers, and small animals.
Just like little Tim shudders.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Tim does
shovel
shudder
their
because you know
tears.
that they'd swallow it whole. These are deadly creatures because if they scratch you or scratch anything, they can turn you to stone.
Yeah. Hopefully, your friend's still okay.
Tell me when to stop. How big is it?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about something else.
You're talking about Vincent? Jesus! I can't go in.
Do not talk foul about him. I'm the only one who can bust his balls. It is a small creature.
Like,
It's
this big?
a little bit smaller than him. No offense, I'm just stating the
Oh.
height.
So when you guys come around the corner here,
shit,
you can
they
see this
killed me.
two-story establishment. Some windows at the top. two facing out to the streets. There is the two picture glass windows on each side, and then there's this decal kind of on this wood a frame that hangs just above the door that says Familiars Feeds. On the one corner you can see like a white painted owl that is like pecking at some kind of like gold pile beside it, and you can see another one of a tiny, it looks like a tiny dragon or something, just kind of munching on what looks to be an apple or something. And if possible, I know the adventuring type gets a little hectic at times, but if you can keep the damage down to a minimum, I know they probably already caused some, but as long as they don't get into my supplies, we should be okay.
Do you have any nets?
Nets? I just might. Just a second.
It's a good idea.
And as you walk in here, there's a weird kind of different mix of smells of different types of feeds. You can see like she has a produce section that is all like small in size for like smaller creatures. You can see a lot of grains and a lot of bags that are just filled with some type of feed. You can see that there are care products like stuff for cleaning and just general upkeep for any familiar or any small creature you might have. You can even see Tim's tail kind of like whips around as it's walking in, kind of all excited to like look around. Definitely likes the cheese counter that's sitting there.
Are you quite busy in this shop?
Oh, yes, I am extremely busy. Well, not around dinner time as such, but during the mornings, as people come by for feeds for the pets, some of the horses come here for food. It's only the best.
I'm gonna take a step outside. I'm gonna go outside and start light my pipe and just kind of sit out in the front.
Cool. Some guy actually walks by, smoking a pipe. Hey! Yeah. She walks in, rummages in around the back, and she can find one net for you.
Okay, well, see what this do. I'm just gonna take it from her.
I am proficient with martial weapons.
Are you?
I will use it.
Oh, right, you'd be able to know it. It's just,
And I instantly catch Zukk with it.
This is not what I thought was going to happen.
Anyways, just go out the back. It's down in the cellar.
All right, let's go. Oh wait, what's for dinner?
What do you want?
Steak, potatoes, asparagus.
It might be doable.
Gotcha bags.
yeah, you guys go around to the doors, cellar doors, the kind of storm doors. You open it up, and then you walk down, but you can see another set of, a single door down at the end of this little storm.
Before we open that door,
Yeah.
if you get scratched by the cockatrice, it turns you to stone.
Do you know any other information about this other than stone?
away.
Yeah, you know of a certain call and
Oh,
a certain,
yes,
a
you
certain
do.
kind of dance to it.
Absolutely, you do.
You're not 100% sure on the dance, but you think you might be able to imitate the sound or attempt to imitate it.
Okay.
But also knowing this too, there are similar noises to it that make it aggressive. So it's very tightrope, find what line to walk.
Oh god.
Are you sure about doing this?
As long as you guys are behind me and got my back. Swing to kill, boys. If one of those comes at me, swing to kill. Okay, so
Decapitated.
I'm gonna like do a little shake. Little Tim goes in my satchel. You get one door, you get the other door on my count. Shake. I'm gonna put my arms up. And squaw, 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 squaw. Open the doors.
Who's? Am I opening this?
Yes.
Okay, I open the
You guys open the storm doors.
I got the net ready.
There are stairs leading down to another single door.
I'm gonna casually.
Ready? Yep. And we fling them open the same
Swing
time.
it open, alright.
And I just kind of stand there.
Okay. It kind of looks at you and goes, squaw. Squaw, squaw, squaw.
Squaw, 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 squaw.
You
Got his confidence.
You see it kind of sit there, and now you're seeing like it's like bat-like wings with its like bone fingers sticking out of it. These feathers that all of a sudden go into spines going down its back. This beak that is not a straight kind of beak, but it's a razor jagged kind of beak. As it opens its mouth, it has the little gizzard that dangles below its neck, with also these other like protruding like tendrils out of its neck.
Chicken dragon.
And this long tongue kind of comes out and it forks, and its beady yellow eyes kind of looks at you and goes, squaw, squaw, squaw. You see it step on some rubble, or what might have been something at one point, and you see it kind of move slowly, It takes one more step to there.
You guys got me right.
As it's pulling itself closer to you.
Keep going.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You got this, Fizz.
Yeah,
You guys are
I'm
all
ready my
okay?
action
My
to...
crossbow's loaded. I'm just.
And now kind of lowers its head and kind of pecks at the rocks a bit. And you can see as it like pecks at the stone floor, it like takes like little chunks out and kind of spits it out. So
I
it's there and goes kind of like lowers its head.
I give you the net. Ever gingerly.
Is it completely like retreated?
It's kind of down, not 100% retreated.
I'm gonna continue squatting until I
Okay, I pick the
know
net back up.
that it's
Bow,
like.
bow to it.
it's
bow
down.
back.
Oh yeah, good call.
As you bow down, it's now bowed down too, and it's like right bowed down.
Fucking net!
Okay, I'm gonna take
Toss the
net
net to him.
behind me, and then continue like just slowly ever creep forward,
Keep
and
going.
then
Going.
take one more step.
It all of a sudden looks at you, and like you can see its brow kind of like look down and goes, and like lifts back
shit.
up.
As it's doing that, I just throw the net on.
All
Fuck
right.
it!
It just dawns on you that you just remembered that the full
tell me.
ceremony is that it bows down and then does a little circle.
Oh shoot! Better plan. I got a plan.
Okay, Millie.
We got a million. Yeah, so about 2 of these, and that's about the size of a cockatrice.
Roll initiative.
Pull
I'm
him
coming
back.
up, grabbing him, like, I'm holding my crossbow in one hand, like, hitting it aimed, and I'm just gonna grab him by the back of his, whatever I can grab, and just try and pull him
You
away.
guys can move
Yeah.
to about there.
Just gonna wait to kick it if it ever comes
It
close.
gets closer,
Yeah.
so you're preparing a kick
Yeah.
action. Right on. Okay. This thing jumps into the air for a moment, off the ground, and is now flapping its wings.
It's hovering.
It is going to fly right up to Rakal.
Oh no.
Like picks at you into your robes.
Bad
Almost-
bird, bad bird.
All of a sudden feel like very slow and just heavy and just, whoa, and then you're like, whoa, wait a second. As it's still flying there.
Roll your attack, bro.
Roll your attack. You get to attack it first before it bites you.
Dude, flying.
So yeah,
I'm
you've kicked it
being
in the
an
face, and then after you've kicked it, then it bites into you, and now it's flying back. It lands on top of this bag here, and you can see it like just digging its claws into it, like starting to like rip things out as it's getting all aggressive and squaw, 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 squaw. Then you hear a squeal come from the back, and then a sudden stop. Sound from like a rodent of some sort.
Oh,
over here.
Shit.
So you can see from where you're standing there, kind of underneath the table, you can see that one of the rodents got real close around the corner, and then it got clawed at.
Oh shit.
I
Purple smoke.
will fire my hand crossbow.
All right.
My
All right.
hand crossbow starts to glow, and I fire one
Oh,
off.
the bolt strikes at you right in the face.
1d6.
And yeah, you can just see the fire energy take as
I want to try and just take a shoot at its wing. That's a natural 20.
a natural 20 wing clip. It is, sir.
And it is dead.
Whip around the corner and just let a bolt loose.
Yeah, you
Sick.
bolt it like as it swings up, the bolt and the weight of the creature itself that falls on the table.
Yeah.
You can see that the bolt like strikes into the table, and you can see
Yeah.
it kind of like kicking to get out, and then just kind of goes tired.
Did I mention I hate birds?
How
How
big
big
is
is
the
it? How
the
big is
rat?
that?
The rat's
The
not
rat
that
is
big.
a larger size, like
He
it's
occupies
not
the
just a
same
small
space?
thing. It is tiny and it is incapacitated right now, so it's just a statue you
Wow.
can stand over top of it.
Okay. You got your net with you?
Got the net.
All right,
Yeah.
you throw it, and it just as the cockatrice sees it like land, it's like, and then like just lets it. Sorry, the net hits the ground and settles, misses it.
Don't.
It like starts to fly, and you can see it's like slowed down a bit, so some
Star
of its
Wars
movement
froze.
might be a little bit thing. It's going
Kind of
to.
like I wanted kick in the air.
It's coming right towards you, and it's going to do an attack.
If you-
That slow, sluggish feeling like just overwhelms you this time.
Oh no.
You want to like move away from this thing as it's just flapping its wings and just trying to peck at you. You are now restrained. You can feel your legs going to sleep, and your
trying to
arms
get my
going to
foot in
sleep,
the air.
and you're just like
Freezing a kick.
like yeah, you're going into a slow pose, but everything's just slowed down for you.
It's like I'm in Perma Matrix.
So he didn't do his full flight path. So now he's sitting there, and there's the table with the bags in front of it. And you can see it kind of crouched down behind it. There's the rat statue in front of it, so it looks like it's trying to get into cover.
So I want to do one of my instant reactions and
Yeah.
use my healing draft. Just do it since you can't.
Yeah.
Just open my mouth and just.
You can see his one hand trying to grab it, but you're like,
I can just like.
it does refill your health, but does nothing for the condition you're in right now.
I'm gonna
He's
fire
been a
my
bad bird.
I'm gonna fire my rope bolt mechanism into
All right,
into his wing.
Okay. So wait till it takes off with your
Natural!
Back of the room lights up just with the arcane energy that was blasted out of the bolt. The rope, as when you hit it, it kind of freaked out and was like squaw, squaw! It tangled itself up already into the rope. It literally tied itself up, and it is now restrained. All right, Rakell, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
That one.
That one.
That one.
As you guys like turn and like everyone's kind of getting into a tactical advantage position on the cockatrice. Graff and everyone kind of like look over at Rakell to see why he's not coming over, and just as he turns to stop.
I know how to turn him back.
Yeah, sure. Do a medicine check. You know that the effects of this spell only last for a certain amount of time. Not spell, but this effect that it does as a defense measure.
Okay, it's not a permanent.
It is not. It is not a petrified. He is petrified, but it does wear off.
I'm not too.
You're not too sure if it's like half a day, a full day, a week,
A month,
no,
like a
with
year.
a natural 20, you know, within a day or so, he should come back to
Nah, we Gucci boys.
Cockatrice. It looks like it's doing quite a good job at like using its claws and just its little tail and everything just to kind of unravel itself.
That's where I come in. I'm gonna take another wing shot at
Take a
it,
wing
so,
shot, incapacity, or you're going to slay this creature?
No, I'm gonna try and non-lethal. Like,
All right, cool. Just pin it to the wall with the rope still attached. Incapacitated.
Fizz, what do we do?
What the hell happened to Rakell?
Well, I told him not to get hit, and he got hit. So now he'll be spending the day in the cellar. It's about that simple.
Fair enough.
Unless you guys would like to carry him around.
He has balanced himself, so the way he positioned himself when he froze, looks awkward, but he's still standing.
How long does this last?
About a day or so.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to root through this stuff, or are you just going up to
No.
No,
no,
we're not
no.
gonna. It's not ours.
I heard quite the ruckus down there. Is there anything you need to tell me?
Well, we incapacitated them.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I was hoping you'd kill the varmint, but that's all right. It's all right. I'm sure Helmut would be very happy with that news, as well as Vincent, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, a lot of your rats didn't make it. But on the same note, they're to stone, and they will be back in about a day or so to normal.
Oh.
Except for one. He got eaten.
Oh. When you walk back into the shop, you can smell something coming from the back room. It just smells like just freshly cooked meat and
I'm giving us the night.
But excellent on keeping them in the basement. That is very. That's good. That is excellent. The dinner is almost ready. I will send word to Vincent that you guys have completed your tasks and are joining me for dinner.
One other thing.
Oh, yes.
How much for a wheel of cheese?
How much for a wheel of cheese? That'll only be 2 silver pieces. 2 hunks of the small cheese.
Oh my god. And I break a little piece off and give it to little Tim. Our one companion kind of got turned to stone by a cockatrice.
Oh no.
Do you know of any way we could potentially speed up the process?
Oh, I'm sure Vincent will know somebody. They have many clerics.
Don't tell
people at the. They have many pups of Vincent. I'm sure he will look after it, no charge at all. I will send for him if you guys would like to come join me in the back room for some dinner.
I'd love to.
For sure.
Here, as Beverly is going through dinner, you guys see a white little bird fly in to the shop. And by white little bird, it's really weird because it looks more or less like parchment that is like origamied into a little bird.
Oh, yeah.
And it lands. You guys are eating like a delicious meal.
Nice.
Little baby onions and asparagus and big bulky potatoes. She reads the parchment and does state that yes, Vincent is sending somebody in as well as a cleric. Oh, it appears that you guys are going to a ceremony on the next day. This is good news. I may be in the presence of famous people. Don't forget the little people when you reach the top of the quiver. I believe Kaine, is it? Yes?
Yes.
I believe your uncle is here now, too. Well, he's going to be here for your ceremony and training.
No way.
Your Uncle Dante.
You don't look too happy about that.
It's fine.
As our adventurers sit there eating, the camera pans in one last time into the cellar and goes around the corner and just sees the statue of great balance and elegance of Rakell
I can't wait till they get
standing
unstuck and
there
just fall over.
and fade to black as the laughter from above of dinner time carries on.